Tell me, how many hours have you spent scrolling on TikTok, going from video to video? How many influencers and content creators have you seen pop up on your screen that you've been influenced by? If you're like most people, you probably spent a considerable amount of time on social media, and in this video I'm going to be telling you how you pretty much only consume the negative energy from those videos. I'm then going to be telling you what you should do and how you can actually sort your life out. Before I begin, make sure you like and subscribe, as it really helps my channel out. It also helps my content get to the right people who need to hear this message. Now that's out of the way, let me begin the video. Let me just start off by saying that most of the content you see on like TikTok or Instagram is just negative. Most platforms just feed you negative content. It's so strange to think that, because by literally rewiring your brain to think negatively. Negative content gets more views, and that isn't a good thing. Most of these influencers aim to get people like you to watch their content so that you lose in the long run. Some of these influencers literally profit off of you watching their content, because to them it's a business, right? Them posting degenerate content is just a business. You literally are the currency. Like, they're being paid for your watch time. So every time you watch, every time you scroll, and every time you interact with a video that's degenerate, you basically profit and feed someone else. Another thing is that you might see like a TikTok or a reel. I know loads of people have spoken to me about this, where you just have so much sexual content, or it's basically like just softcore porn, where it's like you have a video and it's got like a title with like a sexual innuendo, and it's like people interacting and liking that video, you interacting and liking with that video. All it does is it just helps it circulate more around the algorithm. Videos that are boosted, that are negative, regardless of whether it's positive or negative, if that video is getting likes, if it's getting comments, if it's getting shares, if it's getting watch time, you're basically just feeding the algorithm to send you more degenerate content. And it's not just you, it's sending it to other people that likewise shouldn't be seeing it, and people who don't deserve to be watching that sort of content. Realize that engaging in degenerate content on social media is literally causing your brain to destroy itself. It's not helping you or anyone around you. So the best thing you can do is avoid it like the plague. And in my opinion, even doing something like completely deleting TikTok or Instagram, like from reels and stuff like that, is the best option. Because from what I've been told, all of these apps are just infested with degeneracy and just basically just disgusting content. Another thing I've noticed about our society, or the people that are around me and the people that I've seen, is that everyone's just naturally way more pessimistic. Everyone's way more down. We always focus on negatives. Like, everyone around you is always speaking about things that are negative. Just think about it. In school, you've always got that kid who's speaking about how he failed the test even though he got 2 marks off of getting full marks. You've got that guy who's talking about how he fumbled that girl. Like, everyone that you know is just focusing on the negatives, and it's just a really pessimistic way of living. Like, no one ever tells you like they're grateful for something or that they're happy about something, really. Like, most people are just focusing on negatives or really neutral topics. You don't really have someone speaking about how something's made them happy or something's made them feel positive. It's always negative. It's always just bullshit that you just don't need to hear. Additionally, we have like a growing number of people who just regurgitate negative content. Like, my friend told me about, there's like this function on TikTok called reposts, and it's like if there's negative content and someone reposts that, all it's doing is it's basically just restarting the cycle of feeding people degenerate negative content. And all of this, it just subconsciously feeds on your energy, and it just fucks you up, and it just destroys you. And another thing is that it's literally solidifying a fixed mindset within you. It's super common nowadays to hear people from the schools, gyms, workplaces to just blame existential circumstances out loud. Like, it's like they make an affirmation that something's bad. For example, in school, you might have that kid that walks into your class and is always complaining about the work out loud, saying stuff like, "Miss, why do we have to do this?" Or, "Sir, why do we have to do this?" Or you might even have that girl who just never takes accountability. You might always hear her blaming other people or just screaming and shouting for no reason. This in itself obviously is bad enough. People just walking around you blaming shit and just being in a negative environment. Okay, fair enough. But what it's doing is that internally, it's downloading a fixed mindset into you. So then when you start to think like that, you think it's okay because everyone around you's done it. There's a quote, and it's that you're one of the 5 people that you spend your most time with. And if you're in school around negative people, you're in school most of your time. Like, over a year, over like a given time period, you're in school most of your time. There's 7 days in a week, right? and you're at school 5 days a week. If you're in school 5 days a week and you're just around negative, pessimistic losers, you're gonna start to think and be more like them. And this is the thing, right? As a young man, you need to have the opposite approach. This by far absolutely changed everything for me. And just flipping it, you need to start blaming yourself for everything. Every small thing, every little minor inconvenience, you need to blame yourself for that. I think Tate spoke about this.
Me personally, I blame myself for everything. Everything's my fault. It's my fault. If I go to jail, even though I'm innocent, it's still my fault. I ran my mouth on the internet and you were set up. And a lot of people have. And you're like, oh, the system's wrong. This is wrong. This person lied. I'm a victim. Poor me. Yes, it's a matrix attack, X, Y, Z. However, I could have done this, this, and this. And now it's my chance to do this, this, and this so I don't waste the next few years of my life.
So now I'm actually going to give you actionable steps, and I'm going to section this part of the video so all you get is everything you need to succeed. I basically got up a bunch of points and I've counted everything I've said in this video. Now you're going to have a complete blueprint to find success. So I remember a few days ago I read a certain part of 48 Laws, and it basically just outlined that you should just avoid infected people. I'll try and put it up on screen somewhere, but if you have the book, then I'd say go to that chapter. That part of the book absolutely changed so much, and it's something that you need to adopt. Always be around happy, healthy people you want to be more like. Be around people that have good trajectories and you actually want to be associated with. Avoid bad influences like the plague, and just do whatever you can to avoid degenerate content online, mainly because that's the mainstream people are using now. It's less that we're around negative people, it's more that most of our time as Gen Z is just spent on social media. So at the very least, just remove all the negative content from your social media pages. Even better, just delete TikTok because you will thank yourself. But just avoid all negative content and avoid negative people because that will change everything. Another thing that links on from what I previously said is be super tight with your influences. Be super tight with who you watch, who you consume, and what types of videos you're seeing. Because with all that, you realizing you're obviously being conditioned by these videos to think and act in a certain way. Always remember to not let outside sources distract you and alter your mind, because it has a very big impact on who you are and what you're able to do in the future. But yeah, if I had to summarize everything I've said in this video, be super tight with what you watch online and the content you're consuming. Be around good people. Be around people that you actually want to be more like. And number 3, take full responsibility for every single small minute action. Nothing's accepted for this. Everything you do shouldn't be excused. It should be your responsibility. Anyways, I really hope this video has helped you, and I really hope I've given you an insight. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you've got this far in the video, make sure you comment break free down below. But apart from that, always remember, always strive for excellence, because great things will come your way.